really quickly. And I guess he did because he made it back and he's alive. His journey started in late March and ended Sunday. Dennis Shackley's become one of about only 1,000 people who've hiked the 2,200-mile Appalachian Trail straight through. It's 138 days of his life that's changed him forever. For one, Dennis's looks have changed. Here's how he looked at the start, and here's how he looks today. But most of his changes were internal.
I really believe anybody that does something like this grows tremendously. Mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, I stretched my boundaries and probably went beyond any place from 20 to 45%.
Of course, not everything goes well when you undertake a trek like this. He came close to hypothermia once, and there was a confrontation with a rattlesnake. But there was one part Dennis says was the absolute worst.
In Pennsylvania, where you have these gypsy moths that have completely they have eaten all of the trees and so on and so forth. They would hang down and they would, you know, wrap their silk around you, and you would have to be constantly wiping yourself off in the 90-degree weather. That was real uncomfortable and real tough.
Dennis says he learned a lot about himself while wearing out his boots, like he's not as patient as he thought. But does he plan on walking the trail again?
Now is the wrong time to ask. I basically told my wife and a couple of friends that if I ever decide to do a long-term hike again, take me out in the parking lot and run over my feet with the car 2 or 3 times before I make a decision. It's definitely a life-changing experience, and I think one that anybody would profit from. And I think that probably the biggest thing is that you have to know within yourself that you want to do it, and you have to be able to make that commitment.
Dennis adds his wife Julie and support team really helped him through some tough times. As for his next adventure,
I really don't know. Don't have any plans right now, but I'm sure we'll probably think of something.
and I'm sure he will.